Hey, what's up guys, Jzab here, and today we're going to be opening two more of these 25th anniversary Dueling Heroes tins. I am specifically looking for the Amazonas cards or Exo Sisters, but in previous videos some people have suggested maybe the Scareclaw Kashtira cards or the Blackwing cards, so I'm not really sure what deck I'm going to build yet. I have a couple more of these tins, so I kind of want to open all the tins first and then kind of check out what I got and then kind of build a deck around that. But for now, I'm mostly going to be looking for the Amazonas or for the Exo Sisters cards. I also need like a decent Link monster. All the Link monsters I've pulled so far have kind of been like meh. I've gotten some decent Pendulum monsters for the Amazonas decks though, so that's why I'm kind of leaning in that direction, and it's kind of more my playstyle. But I don't know, we'll see. Once I open everything and then I decide what kind of deck I want to make, then we'll check it out. But for now, I'm just going to open these two tins. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so I'm going to open this one on the left first. So far, out of the quarter century cards that come in here too, I wouldn't mind trying to get, you know, I'm old school. That's my era, so wouldn't mind getting the Dark Magician, Exodia, Red Eyes, Black Dragon. That would be my absolute favorite. But even like the Cyber Dragon or the Photon Dragon, any of those would be cool. But yeah, anyway, I like the quarter century cards. I just like the holographic on it. So I'm interested to see what we're gonna pull here today, and let's check it out. Quarter century is right on the top. Ooh, yo, Stardust Dragon quarter century. Yo, that's dope. Love me a dragon. It's also a synchro, one tuner and one non-tuner monster. Ooh, that's sick. I like me a dragon, so very cool. All right, so we got 3 mega packs that we are going to be opening from this tin. All right, so let's get busted into these mega packs. That Stardust Dragon's pretty sweet. I always ran a dragon deck mostly when I played, you know. I've always kind of leaned towards them. There was a little bit where I had a machine deck, but yeah, that was short-lived. So all right, here we go. Let's take a look at what we got. Ooh, Libromancer. That was the other cards that I seen that I were interested in actually, so I'm gonna put that off to the side here. Libromancer, Tobari the Sky Ninja, Winged Beast, Ninja cards. I know that there is a bunch of ninja cards. Therian Cross, the Therian cards I was not very interested in. Crosskeeper, ooh, Warrior, Elemental Hero monster, or a Neo-Spatian monster. Gonna put the Warriors on the side just because, okay, I got one of these too, the Romancer. The Warrior cards could go well with the Amazonas, so I kind of put those on the side. Libromancer cards, I'm gonna put those off to the side too, because that's another set that I was looking at possibly using. This Ursarctic Radiation, seen it, not interested. Oh, whoa, 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 skipping right past the Exo Sisters Asaphil. Yo, okay. That's an Xyz monster, level 2, 2 level 4 monsters, 2100, 1800. Can be destroyed by activation effects of monsters special summoned from the graveyard. You can only use each of the following effects of Exo Sister once per turn. This card is Xyz summoned using an Exo Sister monster as material. Neither player can activate card effects in the graveyard this turn. You can detach one material from this card, then target one monster your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Huh. Okay, decent. It looks like a lot of cards now like really dig into the graveyard and do a bunch of stuff with, you know, banishing monsters and graveyards and blah blah blah, so that actually might be decent. We'll put that off to the side. Dinomorphia Kentregina. So I've pulled this also. The Dinomorphia cards I wasn't really interested in. I do think that it's a dope card, but I wasn't really interested in, so I'm gonna put that off to the side. Runic Flashing Fire. Yo, that's also a pretty dope looking card. I believe I have also pulled this. This is Runic Monsters, so no thank you. Oh, Shamisen Samsara Sorrow Cat. Zombie and Synchro Tuner Effect Monster. I've pulled the last couple packs I've opened, I've actually pulled a decent amount of zombie cards, so I don't know. I'm not really interested in the zombie cards, but yo, there we go. Yo, that's dope. Scareclaw Try Hard. All right, so this is one of the decks that somebody was telling me to look into. Must be linked summon. All face-up monsters on the field are changed to defense position, unaffected by the activated effects of defense position monsters. Once per turn, if this card is in the extra monster zone, you can target one level 3 Scareclaw monster in your graveyard, special summon it, and if you do, add one Scareclaw monster from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except Scareclaw monsters. Wow, and the 3 arrows are pointing down into... That's actually not... Okay, all right, I see what this person was saying. I'm gonna put that off to the side as well. Cool. Whoa, there you go. Blackwing Sudri the Phantom Glimmer. This was another one that somebody was saying Blackwing. And it's Winged Beast. Blackwing Dragon from your deck to your hand. Okay, I'm gonna put this off to the side as well. And there you go. So I have already pulled one of these. I think that that's pretty deep. This is one of the reasons with the Amazonas deck, because it's got the Pendulum at 7, and then I also have like a Pendulum 1 Amazonas, so that's going off to the side as well. Branded Expulsion. Should be 1 fusion monster, then target 2 non-fusion monsters that are banished and are in the graveyard, special summon both monsters. Fallen of Albis. That's another card. I'm gonna put this, I'm not gonna do anything with it. That Fallen of Albis, I want to check that card out too, because I got a couple cards that have to do with that card, but I don't know what that card is, so. But that card, that deck seems like it might be okay too. Ninjutsu, no thank you. Scareclaw Balone. Special summon this card from your hand to your main monster zone, adjacent to a Scareclaw monster you control or in its column. You only special summon Scareclaw Balone once per turn this way. If you Scareclaw monster in your extra monster zone attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. Interesting, because it's only defense, no attack. I'm gonna put it off to the side. Rika Kan. Rika monsters. All right, I'm not interested in the Rika monsters. Sorry. Okay, so far that was pretty decent. That was half the pack at least. I'm interested in. I'll take a look at. So let's keep opening. We got plenty more packs to look at. So yeah, there's just some, like when I originally was looking through the cards I got in the first couple packs here. There's just some sets where I'm like, yeah, this seems like a cool monster effect or whatever, like whatever they call it, you know, a set of monsters and stuff. But it's just not like how I would normally want to play. Maybe that might be my downfall or whatever, but it's just kind of how I felt. All right, the adventure tokens. I remember this being, this being something. Wallow, founder of the Drudge Dragon. I believe I also already got one of these. Zombie, XEs, Dark Contract with patent license. Wow. Dark Contract with patent license. Special summon monster with the same card type, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link as a DDD monster. Well, I'm not doing DDD, so we'll put that off. Dinomorphia Alert, same deal. Dinomorphia, not interested. Thank you though. This Mary Melfi's as well, not interested. I've gotten that card already. Dinomorphia Brute. Endless Engine Agiros System. It's in one Therian card, so this is for the Therian. Also not looking to build that deck. Whoa, that's cool though. Yamatako Orochi Sea Serpent. This card on the field can be treated as a level 8 monster when used for a synchro summon. A synchro monster that uses this card as material gains this effect based on its original level. 8 or lower gains 800 attack. 9 or higher if this card attacks the defense position monster and inflicts piercing damage. Interesting. I don't know that I would use that, but interesting. Dictator of D. Spellcaster. While you control a Blue Eyes monster, you choose the attack targets for your opponent's attacks. You can only use each of the following effects, Dictator D, once per turn. Send one Blue Eyes Dragon from your hand or deck to the graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. You can discard one Blue Eyes White Dragon or one card that mentions it, then target one Blue Eyes monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Wow, okay, for a Blue Eyes deck, that's actually pretty good. Interesting. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Dragonic Pendulum. All Draco Slayer monsters on the field gain attack and defense. Okay. Draco monsters, no thank you. Ooh. Ariana the Labyrinth Servant. I've gotten this card already as well. The Labyrinth cards, not interested in, unfortunately. I also got this last time I opened some packs. This is the Fluazries, whatever. Not interested. Rex Frightfur here. Thank you. Pass. Scareclaw Straddle. This. Target one Scareclaw monster of one Vasus Starfrost in your monster zone and one face-up monster your opponent controls. Oh, okay. So these are both cards that I am looking to use, so I will take it. Runic Dispelling. Skip your next battle phase after activation. If your opponent adds a card from the deck to their hand, except during the draw phase, discard one random card from their hand, then banish the top 2 cards of their deck. Ooh. Special summon one runic monster from your extra deck to the extra monster, though. You can only activate one runic dispel per turn. That's actually pretty decent. Put that off the side. Haunted zombies. No zombies, so thank you. Same with the Dynamorphia reversion. No thank you. Libromancer, Mystigirl, though, will go in the maybe pile. Okay, decent so far. I mean, I got a decent amount in the maybe pile. I've pulled a couple cards here that I didn't have already, so that's good too. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. So, ooh, exclusion. When your opponent activates a monster effect in their hand, negate that activation. Then, if they have any cards in their hand, you discard one card from their hand. Ah, actually, that's pretty good. Put that off to the side. Supreme Seamere, looked at it before. No thanks. Libromancer realized. This is a card that I am going to put to the side for my Libromancers. Same here. Same here. This is just all Libromancer stuff. Mary Melfi. See, I've pulled this quite a few times. Ooh. Epsilon the Magnet Warrior. I believe I have also pulled this already as well. Magnet War Monsters. No, thank you. I was not looking in that. Exo Sisters Armament, though, for the Exo Sisters decks. I will be putting this off to the side. Yo, that's dope. Libromancer Geek Boy. You can reveal one ritual monster in your hand. Special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can add one Libromancer spell from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effective Libromancer Geek Boy once per turn. Okay, put that off to the side. That's cool. Time Thief Power Reserve. I believe I have also pulled this as well. This card is so then you can special summon one Machine Time Thief monster. Yeah, it's for Time Thief. Okay, no thanks. Ooh, there you go. DDD Divisor King Deuce Machinex. That's a level 10 pendulum monster. Wow. Okay. I don't know. While you have a card in your other pendulum zone, you can target one pendulum monster you control or in your graveyard. Special summon the card in your other pendulum zone. And if you do, place that targeted pendulum monster in your pendulum zone. You can only use this effect of DDD Divisor King Deuce Machinex once per turn. Okay, that's the pendulum. You can also Xyz summon this card by using a DDD monster you control as material. You can only control one DDD Divisor Machina in your monster zone once per chain. When a monster card your opponent controls activates its effect, you can either detach 2 materials from this card or destroy one Dark Contract card you control. And if you do, attach the opponent's card to this card as a material. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. Wow, that seems like a pretty good card, honestly, but this is not the kind of deck that I'm looking to build, so I'm going to put that off to the side for now. Beyond the Pendulum, Spellcaster, Link Monster. This is pretty sweet. This card is linked summoned in an extra monster zone. You can pay 1,200 life points. Add one Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. But for the rest of this turn, unless you Pendulum summon after this effect resolves, you cannot activate monster effects, and the effects of any cards in your Pendulum zone are negated. 2 monsters with different original levels are Pendulum summoned at the same time as zeros. To the zones this card points to. You can target 2 cards on the field, destroy them. You can only use this effect. Yeah, see, I don't know. That doesn't seem super great to me. I guess I'll put it in the maybe pile, but it doesn't seem very great. Grand Tusk Dragon. It's a dragon card, 1400, 2400 defense. This card is normal summon, special summon. You can target up to 2 other cards on the field, destroy them. And if you do, this target gains 600 attacks for each card destroyed. Alright, that's actually pretty good. You can get up to 1200 attack. Get this to 2600. For a dragon deck, that's pretty good. Scareclaw Art alternate. I'm going to put that off to the side because I'm looking at that. Libromancer, putting that off to the side as well. And Labyrinth Archfiend. No thank you. Labyrinth Chandelier or whatever. No thank you. And Propa Gondake. I've seen that too. No thank you. Okay. Cool. Not too bad for that first 10. I mean, like I said, I got a decent amount of cards here that I want to possibly look into. So not too bad. And that's it for that first 10. Let's go to the next one and check out what we got. So like I said, I got a couple of these. I bought like a case of these. So I had 12 of them to begin with. And I'm opening them and just kind of checking out to see what they offer and what kind of decks I can build from them. And yeah, so once I open all these, then I'm gonna check it out and build a deck. So all right, let's see what quarter century card we got. It is a Cyber Dragon. All right, let's go. Yo, that's dope. There we go. All right, 25th anniversary, quarter century. Now this is a card, that's the one I had my machine deck, I'm telling you. I used to run this too. 2100 for a 5-star monster, not too bad. Alright, pretty cool, pretty cool. I'll take that quarter century card. We got our 3 mega packs. Let's bust into these and see what we got. Yeah, not a whole lot of Amazonas cards out of those first couple packs, but a couple of Libromancers, no, 1 or 2 Exo Sisters, so we'll see what we end up with here. Alright, the weather. You can play the weather spell trap from your deck face up in that. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. Link summon a the weather link okay, I'm not looking at the weather monsters, so sorry, no thanks. But these are all, so far these 2 cards I don't think I've pulled yet. Labyrinth, Stovey, Torby. I am not looking for Labyrinth cards, sorry. Libromancer Realize though, I will put that in the maybe, I've already pulled it. Therian I am not looking for, so thank you. Predaplant, I've seen this card before I pulled it, I'm not interested. Don't know the Noble Arms of Light. Yeah, you need the Adventurer token or a card that mentions it, so no thanks. S4 Retroactive, Warrior card. S4 Monsters, this card in your hand. S4 Monsters, alright, no thanks. Whoa, these are, okay, all of these cards are new cards. I haven't pulled any of these cards yet, so. Nauru Ares, the Vernal Dragon. This actually seems like you could make a pretty decent dragon deck with these. So discard in your graveyard, you can send 1 level 5 or higher monster from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if this card is in its owner's possession, is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, banish it. You can only use each effect of whatever once per turn. It's actually pretty decent, honestly. See, these dragon cards are pretty good. Alright, Ice Jade Cosmotular. So I also was looking at these Ice Jade cards, and it seems like these could actually be pretty good as well. And I don't remember if I was putting that off to the side, but I will put this one. I pulled this already. I'll put this one off to the side. Runic Allure. Each time a quick play spell card activates, banish the top card of your opponent's deck. You can only control 1 Runic Allure. That's pretty awesome. I'm gonna put that off there. Yo, there we go. Okay, Muckraker from the Underworld. Interesting. Cannot be used as link material at the turn it is link summoned. If a monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you contribute 1 fiend monster instead. You can target 1 fiend monster in your graveyard except Muckraker from the Underworld, discard 1 card, and if you do, special summon that monster. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except fiend monsters. You can only use this effect of Muckraker from the Underworld once per turn. Alright, this doesn't seem very good. No thanks. Therian King Regulus. Machine Therian monster. No thanks. Libromancer though, put off to the side. Starlet, Paplon, seen it, no thank you. Light Law Medium, this is a pretty good card. Put that off the side. Melfi, no thank you. Ichiroku's Ledger Book. Target up to 2 monsters your opponent controls, banish them until the end phase, and your opponent gains 1,000 life points for each monster that left the field by this effect. Interesting. That's a maybe. On Gemnite Quartz. Fusion Continuous Spell. Gemnite Monsters. I'm not looking for Gemnite Monsters, so thank you, but no thank you. Alright, let's keep going. We got a couple more packs here. Yeah, I'm interested. Like I said, I've played Master Duels. I haven't played a ton of it. That's kind of where I want to start to try and work on this deck as Master Duels, so that I can kind of play it against actual people and see how it goes. So we'll see. Thunder Discharge, no thanks. Psychic Rover, no thanks. See, I've pulled all these already, so I know. No. Amazonas Secret Arts, and this I will put off to, ooh, I see, I keep double pulling them. Endless Engine Argeo System, that's a Therian card, okay. Dinomorphia Kentrigina, see, I already pulled this. No thanks for the Dinomorph. There's another Dinomorphia Stealth Bergia, which I believe I have also pulled already, but no thank you on the Dinomorphia. S-Force Lapeswell. That's hard to say. This card special summon, you can target 1 S-Force monster in your graveyard except for this card. Special summon it. You can banish 1 S-Force card from your hand, destroy all of your opponent's monsters in the same columns as your S-Force monster. You can only use each effect of S-Force. Decent. 24-25. Decent. Oh, yo, there you go. World Sea Dragon Xylantis. It's a sea serpent. You can only control one whatever. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. During your main phase, you can banish all monsters on the field. Then special summon as many monsters as possible that were banished by this effect to their owner's fields face up or in face down defense position. During the battle phase, you can destroy cards on the field up to the number of co-linked monsters on the field. Huh, what? So you could basically just then special summon as many monsters as possible that were banished by this effect to their owner's fields face up or face down defense position. During the battle phase, you can destroy cards on the field up to the number of co-linked monsters on the field. So you could just basically put however many monsters you want in defense position. Interesting. I like the link setup, but I don't know. That's a little weird. I don't think so. There you go. Exosystem Martha. If you control no monsters or your Xyz monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, special summon one Exo Sister Ellis from your deck. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect, except Exo Sister's monsters. If a card moves out of either graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon from your extra deck one Exo Sister's Xyz monster, using this face-up card you control as material. This is treated as an Xyz summon. You can only use each effect of Exo Sister Martha once per turn. Okay, cool. I'll put it on the side there. We're looking at it. Labyrinth Barrage, no thanks. Labyrinth Setup, no thanks. Labyrinth Archchain, no thanks. Exo Sisters Returnia, put that off to the side. And Zombie Reborn, no zombies. Scareclaw Belone, I will put that off to the side. Okay, cool. One pack left, and let's check it out. See what we got. That pack actually had a decent amount of cards that I haven't seen yet out of these, so that's cool. That's cool. Let's keep checking it out. Libromancer, going in the maybe. Ninjas, no thank you. Dinomorphia, no thank you. DD Griffin, I've pulled one of these already. No thank you. Not doing a DD deck. Nope. Dragoonity, Sonatus, Winged Beast, Dragoonity cards, no thank you. Sunlit Sentinel. You can set this card from your hand to your spell and trap zone as a spell once per turn during the standby phase of the next turn after this set card was destroyed and sent to the graveyard. You can special summon this card, then destroy all cards your opponent controls in this card's column. Wow, okay, that's actually pretty decent, and it's a warrior monster, so I will put that off to the side. Alright, just pulled this one, no thanks. Camelot, Realm of Mobile Knights, and Mobile Arms. Noble Knight cards. Nope, not working on those. Therian Reaper Fum, I believe I have pulled this as well. This is a Therian card. I'm not interested, thank you though. Blackwing Sudri the Phantom Glimmer. Winged Beast. When this card is normal summoned, you could add one card that mentions Blackwing Dragon from your deck to your hand, except Blackwing Sudri the Phantom Glimmer. You contribute one monster, special summon one Phantom Glimmer token, Beastwing 200, blah blah blah. Then you take 700 damage. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you activate this effect, except synchro monsters. You can only use this effect of Blackwing Sundry the Phantom Glimmer once per turn. Alright, Blackwings, I'll check them out. Therian Discoliseum. Not interested in the Therians, thank you. Libromancer. Scareclaw. Echo the Flame Buddy. I have also been putting that on the side because of Warrior. Libromancer. And this is the Rika card. And Terrors of the Overroot. It's target one card your opponent controls and one card in their graveyard. Send that card on the field to the graveyard, and if you do, set the other card from the graveyard to your opponent's field. You can only activate. Huh, I'm gonna put that off to the side. Alright, that's cool. Got some decent cards, got some cards I want to check out, so I'm gonna look through this stack real quick and kind of check it out, and then I will get back to you. So give me a minute. Okay, so I checked through all these cards, and honestly, the Libromancers, I already looked at all these cards. The only new one I got was this Geek Boy one, and it seems like it might be okay to use in the deck, but I'd have to check with like the other Libromancer monsters. For the Amazonas, the only one I got was the only other card that maybe would go in there, this Warrior card, the Sunlit Sentinel, and seems like it could be okay. But I'd have to look for the different Amazonas. The Blackwing cards seem like they would also be pretty decent. This card in particular, though, with summoning this token and stuff, I don't know. Again, I'd have to look at the rest of the cards, but this doesn't seem all that great. I'd have to look at it with the other Blackwing cards, but I don't know. Exo Sister cards. This Exo Sister Armament seems pretty decent. Same when you're, you know, using it with the XCs. And then the Returnia also pretty decent, and Exo Sister Martha. All of these seem like I could potentially add them to a deck, so those are all cool. I appreciate that. The ones mostly I was looking at, these Scareclaw monsters and the spells and stuff, this actually looks pretty good, and I might have to check back through the cards that I have already sifted through and look at more of these Scareclaws, because with this Link monster, with this Scareclaw Balone and the spell and trap, this card, the Scareclaw alternative, where you got to tribute 3 Scareclaw monsters, seems really junky. But if like tributing monsters and having a bunch in your graveyard and stuff works for this, what do they call it, like arch type or whatever, I don't know. I'm interested in this though, so I think I'm going to keep this around and potentially look for more Scareclaw cards. So yeah, overall I think decent card pulls out of all of this, and yeah, I don't know, I had fun. I'm hoping to build a deck soon and hopefully use it and try to learn and evolve it. So yeah, like I said, I had fun with this. I hope you did too. If you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I open a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I do a new Yu-Gi-Oh opening every Tuesday. I also open a bunch of Pokemon cards, and I release a new video of Pokemon cards every Thursday. And then if and when I can, I release one of each over the weekends. So yeah, I just want to say thank you very much. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.